5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 72, 2 right. And 6
Welcome back to the channel, and we are here once again on Colin McRae 05. Now, Colin McRae is my favourite rally game of all time, and I'm here to tell you why it is still so good in 2026 and whether it's worth playing or not. We're starting with chase cam. I hate chase cam, but for a video to view, it's definitely quite handy. And whoa, I haven't played this game in quite a while, so I thought, hey, what kind of stage should we start with? You got to go to Sweden, right? And what kind of car have you got to go with? Well, it's a Colin McRae game, so you got to be in the Super Impreza. This game has such a great vibe about it as well, and it's where I wouldn't say necessarily rally games peaked, because obviously modern rally games are significantly better in nearly every way. However, the fun factor and the in and out jumping of stages of these games, oh, as we hit the jump, and another one, beautiful, thank you, Nikki. But the in and out stages that you can actually do with rally games make these games so easy to jump back and forth, play in and out, no problem at all. There's no where did I leave off unless you're doing a championship or career mode, which you kind of will be dashing in and out a little quicker than a stage select like I'm doing, or hitting the snow barrier there. Really poor driving, but it doesn't matter. We're doing a great stage select here as we're in the first stage of Sweden, and we're going to be just going in and out of a few stages showing off how good this game really is. And I have done a video on Colin McRae years later. If you do want to check out that series so far, please head over to the playlist in the description and pinned comment. I will link them down below. If you've already seen them, well, welcome back. I appreciate you coming back, because the Colin McRae 05 video is actually the most viewed video currently at the time of recording this on the channel. So why not revisit it? Because clearly there's an audience for it, and you guys love it probably as much as I do, if not more. Stage complete. Subaru complete. Shaved 42 seconds off the time because it's probably on easy. Top speed 130 miles an hour. Average speed 67. I'm actually surprised it's in miles per hour, not kilometers. Bearing in mind England and America are the only people that use miles per hour. I mean, I'm not hating on it. I use miles per hour. So we're jumping straight into the next stage, which we're going to do one in Finland now. Finland obviously being just as snowy as Sweden, but they do it in a different time of the year because, again, 2 snow stages that close in Scandinavia would be absolute hell for the drivers. Remember Walter Roll? I think I mentioned it in another video. He, back in the mid-80s when he won his championship for Lancia, didn't ever want to drive in Finland because he said, I don't like jumps. Said if he wanted to fly, he would have been a pilot, and I love that line so much.
I didn't like to go to Finland because I don't like jumps. Because, you know, if I want to fly, I would be a pilot.
Walter Roll was truly great, but not as great, or as iconic, or as memorable, sadly, as Colin McRae. You could argue as great, but McRae definitely underachieved, I think, in his career with only winning 1 title. He was definitely capable of winning more than 1 title, but different eras he got shafted a little more than some, or, you know, things didn't go that way. I remember a couple of races where he broke down when he was very close to winning the championship, I think in early 90s, maybe like 93. And then obviously after he left Subaru and went to Ford, didn't quite work out the same way as it did with the Japanese manufacturer, but nonetheless, the games themselves, phenomenal. I would argue this game is extremely satisfying as well because you can play it in short sessions. Games nowadays kind of reward retentiveness and staying on the game for longer. Daily rewards, you know, put the time in and you'll get rewarded, whereas games of our past, and apologies to anyone of a newer generation that never was around for these games reward you logging on, having some fun and logging off, because there was a game over button, there's a stage end button, there's a this is the end of the race, this is the end of the series, you had 3 lives, etc. And this game falls perfectly into that group where you can just jump on like I'm doing now, make a quick video, you can just have a little session with your friends, you can sit on the sofa and invite people around and play these games so much easier than you can play modern games. And I've got to tell you, I play my original Xbox or my old consoles. Whoa, that's a really bad bit of driving. I play my old consoles so much in today's world, maybe more than I've ever done, other than when they were released, because they're just so therapeutic. When I need a break and I don't want to put 50 hours plus into a new story game, I can jump on a Colin McRae game from 2005 and have an amazing time. So we hit that jump at such a weird angle. Was pretty cool though. We're nearly finished with the stage. Whoa! We're going to change the camera angle for the next race as well. For the next stage rather, because chase cam is not my jam at all. I think I thought that was a turn there, so I hit the brakes and that was a mistake. Didn't listen to Nicky. Didn't listen to Nicky. Stop the car. Right, we're back on the menu. We're just going to select another car. So in the four-wheel drive category, you have Impreza, you got the Ford Focus, the Citroen, which was so good at the time. Audi A3, we actually haven't unlocked the Golf R32, which is an absolute little missile. The Lancer, iconic as well, and the Peugeot 206, also very iconic for the time. Two-wheel drive category, you got a Fiesta Concept, a Polo, a Saxo. Saxo as well. When I was growing up, the Saxo was like the car to have. When I got my driving license 14 years ago, the Saxo was like the car everyone wanted where I lived, and to be honest, it's probably pretty good Citroen, considering Citroen itself at the time weren't doing themselves many favours with a lot of electrical faults. That MG as well is tasty. Group B has the iconic cars. Now that Peugeot 205, the T16, the turbocharged 16 valve one, is incredible. Whenever I play rally games, that's the car. That, a Ford Escort and an Impreza are just, that's the jam. The RS200 though, to be fair, is incredible. Rear wheel drive, you've got the Lancia Stratos, iconic, and the Cosworth, as I just mentioned with the Escort. The Cosworth is a variation. Clio V6, incredible car as well. Probably like the only Renault I've ever liked is a Clio V6. And you've got your off-road ones, which they all did the Dakar, I'm pretty sure. The Shogun Montero, I'm pretty sure, has won the Dakar a few times. Special cars, you've got an Escort Mark 1, a VW Beetle, and a Mini Cooper S. So there's actually like quite a lot of cars in this. Oh, not to mention the classics. The Escort Cosworth, a Lancia Delta Integrale, Celica GT4, and Impreza STI. I've actually not owned that Celica, but I have owned a 2004 Celica. That was my dream car going up. And it was absolute trash. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I sold it within 3 months. But 100%, I said it's a little beast. We're going to go with this MG. 100% going with this MG. You can see it's only 215 horsepower, which for a front-wheel drive car that weighs less than a ton, that's pretty damn fast. Seeing as we're in an MG, we'll hop into the UK and we'll select... Is there a longer stage than 5 kilometers there? 5.3. 5.3 is the biggest. Okay, we'll do stage 8. And why not? We'll put it in rain. We are in England. Learning to change the camera angle, and I'm nearly in the hedge. Changing the camera angle, and I crashed. Well, the ghost car's gone. Doesn't mean I can't have good fun. Changing the MG, and you can hear that engine is just, oh, dirty. So good. So good. And that's where I'm saying this game just rewards your time. How much time do you have? 5 minutes? You can have a game. Do you have an hour? You can have a lot of games. And again, I just feel like you can do that with modern games, sure, but it's not the same appeal. And even modern rally games, they just feel, because they're so simulated, they went down the route of, whoa, that was absolute horror show. Absolute horror show. Because they went down the route of more Richard Burns rally, they are simulations. And I'm looking at, oh, get the hairpin nice, very nice. I'm proud of that one. Because they're more simulations, they require a lot more of your time to get good. Because, man, I am terrible right now in this MG. But because this game is not a simulation, it has some simulation mechanics, sure, but it is no Richard Burns Rally. If you guys have played that from this era, you'll understand. Do you know what? I'm actually having an awful time in cockpit cam, so I'm going back to chase cam for this. I don't know why. Maybe this game wants you to play more in this one. But not only have I played this game as a years later as part of the playlist, I've actually played... No, did I go the wrong way? I'm not listening to the co-driver. Literally the #1 rule of rally. But not only have I done Colin McRae 05 for the channel, I've actually done 2 more Colin McRae's, Richard Burns Rally, Forza Motorsport, and a few other motorsport games. So if that is your bag, definitely please check them out. Again, they will be left in the comments and the description. Oh, come on, hold it. The front wheel drive, making this car awful. Straight 50 long, 5 right. That doesn't look like a 5 right. Oh, but it is. It definitely is. If anyone is unaware as well and is just tuning into this game because they went, oh, I remember that game, but don't really know anything about rallying, the directions are given by your co-driver, and they basically assign a number to tell you what degree the corner would be. So a 1 would be a very, very tight corner, almost a hairpin, but it's not a hairpin because they use the word hairpin for that. And a 6 would be very little. So if they said 6 right, it's turned slightly to the right as you're turning. So a 3, as you can see, is like a medium. Ooh! But luckily the signs are coming up here, because if you just had the audio, you know, I'm not a real rally driver. This would be difficult. We cut that? Yes. In real life as well, they will say, you know, 1 cut left, which means you can cut the corner. You really do need the pace notes given by your driver. And in all these rally games as well, don't listen to the co-driver or read the instructions at your own risk. you will need them, especially because until you've learned all the stages, this is what it's like. But the stages don't change, which is good. Oh, the rain is horrific. The mechanics on this game don't punish you enough like Richard Burns' Rally would, or a sim game. Like, considering I went the wrong way twice and crashed, 12 seconds behind is not too bad. Here we go. We're in the rainy Japan in a Delta Integrale. Let's start this one with Captain Cross Arms over there waiting for me to go. Should be a lot better this time. Should be a lot better. I remember this stage from when I used to play this game, so hopefully I can be quite quick on it. Down the mountain in Japan. And down the mountain stages are always very fun and rewarding. And that's where these games again... Oh, I got it stopped. I got it stopped. This is where those games again are just so handy, because it's just so rewarding just to play this game for an hour or two, not even 30 minutes. You get a lot out of it. You get a lot of stress gone in your life, whatever it may be. You know, that's why we play video games, for fun, stress relief, whatever it is. This is what these games are made for, and boy, does this one hold up. I mean, considering this game came out 20 years ago, this game is probably older than a lot of the people watching the video. Or maybe not, because this video might be aimed more towards people of my demographic and slightly older. People that are born in the 90s and late 80s. People that weren't born for this game. I do feel bad that never reached that peak. However, if you grew up on... your first console was a PS4, and you grew up and go, oh, what game did you grow up with? And you say Death Stranding. You're in a world of your own, because by the time you're my age, or the equivalent in your years, you're going to have some freaking amazing games. But there's a certain charm to these games where they just can't be replaced. It's not about graphics, it's not about physics, it's about the content itself. And Colin McRae is a series that always does it for me, especially racing games. I love racing games. We are putting in a decent shift here. Oh, I don't hit it. Just grazed. Just grazed. Just hairpin through the tunnel. Don't hit it. No, we hit it. No. No, we're fine. We're fine. Get it round. Get it round. Ghost car's going past? I'm not sure. If the ghost car didn't go past me, that is mad. I've cracked the windscreen. I've cracked the windscreen. I knew not to hit in the tunnel, and I did it anyway. I mean, I didn't do it on purpose. The Integrale is very torquey. I put the trigger down to accelerate, and my God, does it go off. Get the hatch. Nice! Nice little chicane. The only annoying thing, I think, for a lot of people is that these games are extremely hard to find or play anymore, unless you have the older consoles like I do. This is being played on the original Xbox. I'm just using default settings with absolutely everything. I haven't changed anything. And looks great for me. Absolutely great. Down the hill. Oh, the ghost car's got me. Got me. As I went slow down there. We're tied. We're so close to each other. I have got damage. I have sustained damage though. If there are any games you'd like to see on the channel as well, please do drop them in the comments below. If you'd like to see more videos on a Colin McRae game as well. God, that car just stopped. But if you do want to see more gameplay on a Colin McRae game and or rally game, motorsport game in general, if that's your thing, please let me know. I am all open to any game. I have most of them of that time. I have hundreds of games from this era. Stage, oh, we actually did it. Stage complete, and what a way to finish. 3 seconds quicker than the ghost car after shunting the class. With a world record of 3 minutes and 59 seconds. 3.5 seconds quicker than Ingham. I'm happy right there. And that is why Colin McRae 2005 in 2026 is still worth playing. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to never miss an upload. Check out more videos like the two you see on screen now, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.